Wow. Over 50 million views. You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show. The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show.
I hope you hang your mother. This country sucks! This place sucks! CNN masturbated all fucking day. Dude, I will eat your fucking asshole out and then spit it into your mouth, baby bird style. Who wants to go? Call the show. I'll fuck your ass! I want to kill myself! If I think it sucks, I tell you!
The Joe Cronin Show.
Welcome to The Joe Cronin Show. So, I would like to first introduce myself because my name is Joe Cronin, and this is the Monday Night Raw review. But I feel like, as I speak to you right now, I don't quite feel like a WWE target audience member. I feel as if my brain, my 118 IQ... which is average, by the way, my 118 IQ doesn't allow me to bend down to the level of stupidity of this show tonight, of most WWE shows. I feel WWE, they know who they're playing to. They know who the target audience is. They know exactly what type of quality, and you know, I feel like I'm giving them a little too much. I feel like you're giving WWE a little too much of yourself, and I think I'm giving myself a little too much to the WWE. And so, I just feel like, you know, every week when I come out here and I try to explain why I thought this was bad, or that was bad, or this could have been better, that could have been better, here's what I thought. I feel like every single week I do this, that the fact of the matter is, it ain't fair. It's just not fair. It's like me watching WWE, and most of you watching WWE, and me watching WWE. It's not fair to the WWE. You see, guys, in my opinion, this is legit. This right now is legit an underdog situation. I am the New England Patriots, and the WWE are the Browns, the Cleveland Browns from 2018. That's what's going on here. The WWE of the 2017 Cleveland Browns, and I'm the New England Patriots. But see, that's not how WWE sees it. I see it that I'm the New England Patriots and WWE are the Cleveland Browns of 2017, but WWE doesn't see it that way. WWE thinks that they're the Patriots and I'm the Cleveland Browns. But they are sorry, they are seriously mistaken. they are the WWE. They are sadly mistaken is the WWE. And here's the thing. WWE, I get it. You think you're the bad boys. You think you're the good ones. You think you're the smart guys and we're the sheep. Well, WWE, allow me now to act the way that you want me to act, or the way that you envision the fans. You see, you like Road Dogg and so many other people tell us to shut our mouths, you stupid idiots. And you say that we know nothing, including when you didn't hire me about 70 times. The WWE didn't hire me for creative. They didn't hire me for commentary. They almost got me for Tough Enough. And that probably would have been a mistake because the producers were different or something. But allow me now to not be the Joe Cronin Show. Allow me not to be a reviewer. Allow me not to read through the thousands of tweets of what the people are saying about you that make sense. Allow me not to read the storylines that would have made more sense, the ideas that would have made more sense. Allow me now to be exactly the type of fan that the WWE wants me to be. And let me review this show as a man and the way that the WWE envisions their fans. So now I'm going to leave Joe Cronin, and I'm going to go into the ideal WWE fan. I like Roman Reigns. Superman. Roman Reigns. Yeah, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. It's Roman Reigns. You fucking still there. I like Roman. Oh my God. Oh, the big dog. The big dog. The big dog. Rise 10 out of 10. Rise 10 out of 10. Now, if you want that WWE, you can have it. But I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Roman Reigns. I saw him and outside his head. He's Roman Reigns. He's Roman Reigns. I saw him walking down the ring and I jerked off. I couldn't believe he took that fucking vest right off. And even though I wanna suck him off forever, I saw Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins and they would form the fucking shield. I love the shield. I want to jerk myself on. I want Roman Reigns on his Roman Reigns. And there goes all the sponsors. There goes all the sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, as I welcome in my buddy, my pal, the man with one of the largest Johnsons in the entire business, the entire podcasting business on this plane, this earth. And yes, my phone lines are open, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, my phone lines are open if you're out there. And now, without further ado, it is Jake DeMarco.
Oh, that's right. This fucking night, I thought all the snow and just this whole day of clearing up a foot of just white, wet semen dragged me down to the pits of despair, and I was just exhausted. Maybe the first hour wasn't that bad. I'm just tired. But then it got worse, and it got worse, and now I see why it broke you. It destroyed you.
Raw.
And it took you into a negative IQ level, I see.
Yeah, I just wanted to be the person WWE wants me to be. You know, I feel like
I genuinely thought you were going to be like, oh, well, the Shield. No, not
no, it's on. No, this is.
That's what they
level.
want, though. Apparently, all logic out the fucking window. We're back to celebrity guest host. We're back to fuck the brand split. We're back to screw.
Those aren't celebrities. Let me correct you right there. Those are not celebrities. Listen, if you watch, I'm telling you right now, if you watch Saturday Night Live and you're in my chat, go fuck yourself. That show sucks a dick. Saturday Night Live hasn't been good since 2000, 2004, something like that. Saturday Night Live sucks. Who are these two cucks? I don't know. They're not funny. Saturday Night Live blows. Nobody watches it. If you watch it, you're probably a loser cuck. And these two guys suck dick. And that was annoying as fuck, and I want to kill myself.
That whole thing was just,
dude, this was
awful.
This was
so tedious.
This was Jonathan Taylor Thomas playing fucking chess with Bob Backlund all over again. Although that was better. This is what seriously. That's what it reminded me of. I was like, oh my god, this is like Jonathan Taylor, but that was at least like goofy and inventive. Dude, watch WrestleMania 11 time when they were bringing in the celebrities like Nicholas Turturro. Yeah. And Jonathan Taylor Thomas was playing chess with Bob Backlund, and they had those cutaway scenes, and it was so horrible. It's exactly the same. This is literally exactly the same as that. The only difference is Jonathan Taylor Thomas at that time was a mega superstar. He was on Home Improvement. Popular. He was the voice of the Lion King.
Yeah,
he was
exactly.
Fucking on Home Improvement. What did you bring me tonight? You brought me fucking Beavis and Retard. Fucking, oh my god.
I had no idea who the hell they were.
Neither did I.
But granted, this is what they go, for. They try and bring back the celebrity guest hosts and, oh, this shit is infuriating. Of all things to have, bring back, former wrestlers if you're going to need a media junket per se for WrestleMania.
I was hoping you liked it tonight so I could just yell at you.
I was hoping, you liked it so I could scream at you. I knew you wouldn't though. The only thing I enjoyed was Ronda at the end, and even that was fucking infuriating.
Oh my god, though, I don't care, bro. That first of all, yeah, when everything they did made me think, what the fuck are they doing right now? But dude, my favorite part of the entire show, does anybody want to guess in the chat? My favorite part of the entire show? It was no more Mrs. Nice Bitch. Yeah. That was fucking hilarious. Dude, if Becky could talk like Ronda, if you put Becky, but like gave her Ronda's like mic abilities or like lack of abilities that make her have an ability, if that makes any sense.
It's the lack of talent that makes her talented. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, no more Mrs. Nice Bitch. That was the shit. By the way, follow Botch Club on Instagram. They are blowing up. They're about to be at 20,000 followers on. We're blowing them up too. I'm going to be on Botch. Yes.
I give Ronda so much credit, though, because she personally has been building this herself between the tweets we saw the other day between her and Becky. But Ronda even had people wondering, oh, is she going to leave sooner, or is this an actual walkout? Because she was shooting on WWE on her YouTube channel to the point where I was like, you never know, shit happens. Worse is, push comes to shove. But she was basically lambasting them and going on about how they don't, I don't need them, they need me, and everything she said on Raw tonight, she said on her own YouTube channel the other day over the weekend. And I'm like, wow, that's huge. If she didn't get the okay for that, she's going to get in trouble. I imagine they're in on it like they were the tweets, but still, she's trying to make this as big a story as possible. I give her so much credit. It's undeniable. So many people see her, oh, she's not the atypical star. She was, pushed to the moon and back. And I feel like she has exceeded every obstacle and hurdle she's had to since she entered the business. Mm-hmm. She has worked extremely hard. She's been there week after week after week. She's proven herself worthy. People are saying, oh, she's the next Brock Lesnar now. I don't view her as that, even the way she snapped tonight. Brock was never one that cared about being adored by the fans. And once the fans turned on him for a bit, he got upset. That was never Brock's motive or motif. Ronda's legitimately upset, just like she was in real life when the fans turned on her.
Right. Yeah,
this is really her. That's why it's so easy for her to portray it so naturally.
Because she was mad.
She is very insecure. She's admitted it before. She was suicidal over the fact that, the nation fell out of love with her.
You know who she reminds me of?
After she lost.
She kind of reminds me of JD, to be honest.
I can see the parallels there very easily.
Hey, speaking of that, Jake, I just want to say to everybody, shout out to this man. Because me and JD met this man in Florida. I met this guy in Florida. And he told me that and I don't want to say, it's not me saying this. This guy sent me this on his own will the other day, and I said, anybody wants to send me these videos, I'll take a look at them. He said he met me and Mustang Man in Florida, and he said that he can't. After a little while, he realized what a terrible person he is and everything. And despite being a fan of him at the time, now that he's realized what's up, he decided he wanted to do this. This is fucking crazy. I don't know why the fuck he did this, but everybody's doing this now, I guess. Oh my God.
The fire rises.
Oh my God. This was my favorite part of the whole night.
Making some s'mores, baby.
Dude, what do you think the neighbors... What are you cooking over there? Some
pussy.
shitty
I'm
t-shirts.
Cooking pussy.
I'm cooking stuff that WWE can sue me for, basically.
I'm cooking up stolen artist renderings and clip art.
This guy sends me a cease and desist because I said things.
The latest.
Meanwhile, these images are literally, I'm pretty sure the WWE could actually come after you for these images. But what, Jake?
The latest merch has that Elite logo on it. And I had seen it the other day. Even though I'm blocked, someone had shown me the shirt for sale. It says Elite, and I'm like, I know I've seen that lettering before because it's got the backwards Z and all that. It is literally a 1-to-1 copy of the Call of Duty Elite.
The Call of Duty Elite? Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So his new Elite merchandise it's a ripoff. The whole thing is not created custom for him. Somebody whoever made it for him. Maybe not Mustang Man himself. Maybe he's not aware, but he played Call of Duty for all those years. It is literally the Call of Duty Elite, logo, just flipped.
Well, maybe he'll get away with it. I don't know. I mean, listen, I'm not here to criticize. He can do whatever he wants. I hope it works.
I know, but this is not the first time where you've had clip art or items stolen for, merchandise.
I don't know how you get away with all that stuff, but whatever. It is what it is. But I mean, I just think it's funny somebody's sending me videos of them burning it. Then the guy sent me an email, a whole message about it. And I remember meeting him down in Florida at WrestleCon and everything. We met him at WrestleCon, Internet Darlings. We drank with him. Good dude. I'm actually surprised. This guy is such a nice guy that I'm surprised he sent me this video. I'm surprised he would actually do this because, this dude was hilarious. Let me play a donation or two, see if we can get these things sparked off. What's up to the chat, guys? We are going to get into our actual thoughts of the show in a minute and stop with the whole me flipping out and, beating myself like a fucking mental patient.
Super chat.
This was 8/10 tonight. Wow. Go and to call up.
Wow. Nathan Broderick. I feel free to call up, man, if you liked it. I will say the pacing, it did go by. It was going. Like, they were moving the show tonight. I will say that about it.
About to get it, man. Here we go. About to get it, man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no.
Well, a triple threat match is confirmed. Screw my life.
Well, we knew that was going to happen. I mean, John Wills, thanks for the $5. I did get a bunch of reports from certain people that, like, oh, they want a heel to be the champion, so they're going to put the belt on Charlotte. So I tweeted that out earlier. But now it looks like they've decided to try to flip Ronda. But all this did was make me like Ronda more. Like, Becky's moved over to me. Like, I'm no more Mrs. Nice Bitch. That's fucking hilarious. Like, let me play the sound clip of that, because this is fucking awesome. This is hilarious shit. This is the best shit I've heard. This is Steve Austin compared to Becky. You know, Becky is not Steve Austin. Fucking Ronda is.
Damn your fantasies, damn the man, screw the woo, and no more Mrs. Nice Bitch.
No more Mrs. Nice Bitch. After calling her a ginger douche last week. Dude, fucking, I love Ronda Rousey. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I don't care if she does 4 moves in the ring. I don't care if Ronda Rousey does 4 moves in the ring. The things I remember from these Raws, besides like Ricochet and Aleister Black, I kind of enjoyed them a bit. But the things I'm remembering from these Raws are ginger douche and no more Mrs. Nice Bitch.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking awesome. Like, I don't care what anybody says. That shit was random as fuck. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? No more Mrs. Nice Bitch. Dude, that's awesome. Like, I'm a mark right now for that. Everything
there should have been
sucks.
more opposition to hand over the title, though, no? Stephanie just giving it back. I wish Ronda threatened her a bit more. Like, what she said was good.
That whole thing.
I know beggars can't be choosers, but the setup to it, everything. The only highlight was Ronda snapping and exploding on the fans.
Yes, everything else was dumb. I mean, dude, that was
the
retarded.
Whole setup to it was infuriating. And then essentially Ronda's kind of a fool because, I mean, she got what she wanted. You know,
Yeah.
I'm glad she exploded. I'm glad she snapped. But you have the 2 SmackDown stars now going for the Raw Women's Championship. I mean, that alone, they invalidated the Rumble entirely by taking Becky out of it. So they removed the suspension. You know, they reinstated her into the company. But now they're going to go ahead and still make her, you know, have to earn her spot in what she already earned by winning the Rumble. And never once, all they had to do was say, well, you weren't technically in the Rumble, so you shouldn't have won it. Bam! That's legit. You took somebody else's spot. Someone down there gave you permission, we didn't. You know, they could have come up with 100 different ways to explain it. But instead, they have to go through all these retarded hurdles that make no sense, you know, basically placating to the lowest common denominator of these casual fans. And I hate saying that, but it was just so desperate tonight. The will they, won't they of the Shield, the back and forth. Just
the Shield
to see
sucks. I hate the Shield now. I hate the Shield. I'm calling them the sleep. I don't want to go to sleep.
Oh, Jake, you're so picky. What am I picky about? I'm so picky. What am I picky about? What was good tonight? What was decent?
Dude,
what was entertaining? This was boring and miserable as fuck. I had people that are usually high on the show message me and say, well, didn't we already see this many times? And, well, you know, you beat the shit out of the Intercontinental Champion. You made him look like a dumbass. It goes on and on.
All
and
for the
on.
Shield. All for
women,
the Shield. Also,
yeah.
they could be like, okay, they just beat them up. Now they're going to beat the Shield up if Dean doesn't help. Like, that's what it all was. And by the way, dude, I'm so sick of the... like, I'm so sick of that. And by the way, I'm also sick of Dean Ambrose's ridiculously over-exaggerated pacing around the ring. Like, has anyone else noticed this guy? Like, he walks like he's light-footed, like...
He's gonna strut, sway
like
back and
oh,
forth.
God. Dude, it's so fake. It's so over-exaggerated that it looks dumb. Dean, John Moxley, whatever the fuck your real name is, I forget. I'm looking at you right now, bro. I know the little kids might like it, but that fucking stupid, like, you look like a fucking idiot. You look like a fucking idiot. And I'm older than you, so I can say this, Dean. You look like a fucking idiot, okay? Strutting around the ring, like half-stepping and stumbling and over-exaggerating and emphasizing everything, and it looks fucking stupid. You don't look real and believable. You know who looked believable was Steve Austin. He looked believable. You're not Steve Austin. You're not The Rock. This is why you guys don't belong here. This is why you suck. This is why after John Cena, there's Daniel Bryan for a brief second, and then there's The Shield, and then The Shield stock just fucking falls, and you just suck, dude, because
The Shield was good till they broke them up the first time. They didn't need to have the reunion. So many times. That's the problem. They've gone to this well so many times that it's dry.
You look fucking stupid, dude. Renee Young,
he doesn't look like he's contemplating anything. He doesn't look like he's stricken with guilt. It doesn't look like he's actually trying to reconsider or change his feelings. He just looks like he's fucking constipated, like he ate too many fucking probiotic gummies. I mean, seriously, he's fucked up. But they don't cast him in the right light to make him look crazy any other time. The one thing he's done in the past, I don't know, year that actually made him look like a lunatic was saying, "How come you didn't help me?" And that was more of a one-off joke than anything else that's, you know, worthy of his character being crazy. And then you have Roman Reigns, who's on the comeback tour of the century. And again, we're right back on that train of anything and all for Roman. Like you said, we're going to tear down everybody else, every storyline we've built, everything that we've tried to build up. The NXT call-ups are going to get less time. Everybody, you know, the women's division is going to get less time. It's all going to be to build up Roman. All right. You want the Shield reunion? Fine. Do it in a better way. The intro was so just downtrodden and ridiculous. You tell me that Roman realizes what he wants at Mania is Brock Lesnar. He wants his title back, and there's only one man he has to go through to get it, being Seth Rollins. So Seth comes out, and what does he do? He doesn't challenge him one-on-one. Good luck.
Do you think
what is that shit? Are you fucking kidding me? Now, before I let you go, I will tell you right now, if I'm wrong and Roman turns on the Shield on Sunday and turns heel, like some people have suggested.
Oh, did you say Roman?
If Roman turns heel Sunday, and we get some amazing payoff for everything we got from the go-home show tonight, I will write Mustang Man the fucking largest love letter of all times as my fucking penance. But I'm telling you, it is not gonna happen. He's not turning heel. I'm not saying you're saying this, but I've seen so many people. Oh, it's all to. He's not going to change his tune. It's set in stone. They just want you to love him because he's in remission.
I will say that if he does do that, that would, and we have said it. But I mean, this will be. I will say this will be the 8th or 9th time that we've said what a perfect time to turn him heel. You can tell that this is stagnant and this sucks. Like, they've done this a million times. That's what the only thing that makes me wonder, like, are they going to turn him heel? Because that would explain the forced, like, let's get back together and oh, wow, and everything. That would explain it, that they wanted to establish that real quick before doing it. But if they don't do it, then this was really their idea tonight. Like, this was really exactly, honestly, what they wanted. There's nothing else to it.
And we can get Lacey Evans to walk down the ramp a few more 100 times to take up some more commercial breaks.
By the way, do you think that do you think Stephanie McMahon being on after Raw, which I liked, by the way, but do you think that was to combat the overrun issue or something? Because there's only two things that could be happening here. Well, there's three things. One, they planned it that way just for whatever reason. But number two could be they wanted to have Stephanie sort of end the night in the last couple minutes so that the show actually ended around 10:56, like or 10 whatever it was, 55. The last thing happened, so it didn't go right to 11. Or they were really early, like they were under time and they needed to fill some more time, they thought, so they put Stephanie on the mic. I don't know which one of those. It
seems like C, because you know, I've had a few people now, Blake and others pointed out to me saying like, "Oh, Ronda, hold up the title again, hold up the title again." Like they just ended too soon. They still had 2 minutes, so Stephanie got backstage and like, "Shit, we got a minute 30. Let's get you on the mic."
Yeah, and just
because it didn't really look like she had anything else to add or say. Well, it was just recapping.
Yeah, and it was like 3 questions of the same thing kind of to her, and she kept repeating it. And that might have been helping sell the pay-per-view, which I agree. But I almost picture them being like, "Hey, we got extra time, like talk or do something."
Spill here, quick, please.
Can because they didn't want to shoot Ronda just holding the belt around a million times in the ring, I guess. I mean, because I even came here to start the show and I went, oh shit, it's only 10:58. They're still out there. Oh my God, whatever. Anyway, let's go to the phone calls. Tons of stuff coming in right now. There's news, interesting stuff. We're going to talk about a lot of things. Donations are going to play. I will play your donations, guys, and thank you for the donations. Obviously, you guys are funding my show. You keep it going. We need the help. We need the support. Become a patron if you can. I got a bunch of shit coming to Patreon. Ask any of the 350 patrons. There's so much shit going on Patreon. It's going to make your head spin, from science and conspiracies and the backstage government shit to fucking comedy, to me and Justin Bailey, Final Frontier News, Morning Madness, me and Jesse, the Corrupted Podcast, which was one of the best ones last week, me and Leah, my wife's podcast, Till Death Do Us podcast, and a new backstage news wrestling show coming to Patreon as well, with tons of rumors and it's going to be all rumors and backstage reports, where I can talk about them in a podcast form rather than put out clickbait titles that may never come true. And we're going to keep track of what stuff did come true and not come true. It's going to be really fun to do that. What sources reported the stuff. It's going to be interesting to break that down. A very interesting show. Nobody does anything like that. It's coming to Patreon for all patrons, I believe. 347. What's up, Jake?
I'm just laughing. Ronda, hold the title. You hear the cameraman audibly say, Ronda, hold the title.
Hold the belt up. Hold the belt up! Because Vince was probably screaming. Vince was like, "Tell him to put the damn belt up!" Because they wanted that shot. They had plenty of time for shots too.
Yeah.
But anyway, 347 is on the phone with us. What's up?
What's up, Joe? What's up, Jake?
What's going on? No, what's going on?
You guys can hear me because I don't know. The sound is terrible.
Oh, you know what? Somebody.
You hear me good?
Yeah, are you telling me that my sound is bad? Because Dave Rose earlier told me that my mic sounded weird on here.
I don't know, like the mic, you and Jake sound like the mic is like, I don't know. But anyways, I don't know, guys, why you hated Raw. We got like Sasha Banks versus Tamina. That was awesome.
That was amazing, wasn't it? I mean, I like watching Sasha, no doubt. Hey, do I sound like I'm far away to you? Do I sound far away?
The quality is so bad. I don't know why.
Okay, hang on a minute, man. Listen, I'm going to restart my my tablet because I was on the phone with Dave Rose earlier for an hour, and for 40 minutes, our call was fine. And then all of a sudden, in the last 10 minutes, Dave Rose was like, dude, you sound like shit. What the hell's going on all of a sudden? I'm like, I didn't do anything. I don't know what the hell's going on. So I don't know what's going on, so I'm going to restart my tablet.
Somebody said before that Skype had a memory leak bad with the recent update on mobile.
Really?
Yeah, I was reading the forums before because I was trying to figure something out with camera settings. I wanted to see if I could change the auto light feature, and I saw
we're
on
fine
their
here.
boards.
I think this has to do with the tablet and the integration.
Well, they said mobile devices. The recent update caused a memory leak issue, so that could be what's the problem.
Oh yeah, maybe that's the problem. It just happened out of nowhere in the middle of a call, though. 30 minutes, the call was great. All of a sudden,
hold the fucking title, Joe. Hold it up.
Yeah,
hold it up.
Dude.
Where's Melly?
I can remember so many times. I mean, I went to school for TV production and stuff like that, and even in high school, we did productions of the play, and when we would do play productions and we would film the play, we would do that stuff. But also, there was a couple times where I ran sound for the play, where we had to have sound cues and things go off and stuff like that. And I'll just never forget the girl that was producing it, directing it, with walkie-talkies, and we all got earbuds in, and her just screaming at everybody, and screaming at me like, hey, the sound's got to go off in 3 seconds, the sound's got to go off, and like the disc skipping and just the chaotic fun of producing a show. Like, as crazy as it sounds and stressful as it sounds, producing a show is so fun live, or directing a live broadcast. It's like a rush. I can't explain it. It's like, it was just such a rush, whether it was high school, college, or after that when I did some intern stuff at the Red Sox at Fenway, like the production truck and just that whole feeling of like you're live and it's got to be done and rushing around to get things done. And then nobody out there knows what you did. Nobody knows that, if you tripped, you like the video never would have played. If you didn't get to the production truck in time to tell them camera 3 was doing this, like, the director now wants this shot, but all these different things that are going on during a production is fucking exhilarating. Like, it's so fun. You think it's stressful, and it is, but it's also fun as shit. And whether I was directing something or I was being directed, same thing happens at a wrestling show. You know, it's so fun. It's addicting. Even if you're not wrestling, that's the thing. Even if you're not a wrestler or an entertainer on stage, just the backstage stuff is fucking intoxicatingly fun. You know,
that chaos and level of unpredictability really, you know, just gives you a ton of adrenaline.
You miss it. Like, you really, like, I do this show, but I mean, I miss that, being part of a group like that. Even Top Rope Promotions, where I would be on commentary. I'm at the side of the ring on commentary, and, you know, certain things would happen. And, you know, the guy that planned the match is in the back, and the referee's over there, but something is happening, and I know, maybe sometimes I know kind of what's supposed to happen. I don't always know the outcomes of the matches. And, you know, sometimes it's like I have to run and do something, like, where you're saving something, and it's like nobody realizes it. It's like fucking chaotic to be calling a show, keeping the time, ringing the bell, queuing certain people, and so I get it, and it's amazing that WWE is able to pull off a lot of the things they do, and that's why I despite the fact that we criticize a lot of the stuff they do, especially from I hate the camera angles, I hate the cuts they do, you know, I hate so much of what they do, but I do acknowledge that it's, you know, they usually execute time and timing very efficiently. I mean, I don't want to take that away from them. It's the decisions they make creatively about the visuals that pisses me off. Let me try on Skype again and see if we sound better now. 502, what's up? Usually execute. Hey, 502, can you hear me? And timing very efficiently. I think he's listening to us, but he's not there. Let me give him like 2 seconds here to come back. Yo, what's up, 502? No, we lost him. Well, hopefully.
Damn.
Well, here he is again. He's calling again, so I think he figured it out. Hey, 502, can you hear me? Yo, 502.
He can hear us.
Yeah, maybe he can't hear us. We can hear him. Let me go to the donation, see what's up, and then we'll get to some more of this shit.
Give me a hell yeah!
Not a great show by any means, but it felt like they were somewhat trying to keep storylines going. The major complaint I have, which is why it sucked, is how shitty the promos came off. 5/10 could have been, but cringe promos brought it down.
The Goon, thank you for the 316, Goon. I appreciate that, man. Well, see, my positive for the show was the pacing was well done, I thought. I really think tonight's pacing was pretty good. They kept the show moving.
Super Chat Party.
This was decent. Charlotte sucks 4/10. Love you, Joe.
Oh, Jim M. Thank you, Jim M. I appreciate that, man. How's it going, Jim? Thanks, Jim.
Feels like they don't know what they want from Charlotte at this point. Do they want her to be more like Ronda? Do they want her to be like Becky? She's not really acting like her own person. She's just spitting out catchphrases. She's only there because she's Rick's daughter at this point.
I don't think that. I mean,
that's kind of how it feels.
I don't know, man. I don't like that. I don't think she's there because she's Rick's daughter. That's why she got in. That's how she got in.
It just feels like she was given this opportunity, and that sticks out.
No, she was given this opportunity because they just love her. They're obsessed with her. Whatever reason that is, she's damn good in the ring. She's better than Charlotte.
About that, but
no, seriously, I just want to Charlotte is better than Becky and Ronda in the ring. So there's nothing Becky does that's better than Charlotte.
Yeah, I'm speaking on storyline. You know, with this whole angle that they're trying to sell, it just doesn't.
Why? What's the? I mean, what does Ric Flair have to do with it?
I'm saying, you know, what right does Charlotte have or entitlement towards her being in the match at Mania?
She's in this to piss everybody off and to help carry the match.
No, I know that. That's behind the scenes thing. I'm
it.
saying storyline wise, Vince put her in. Why did Vince put her in? You know, it's
because I think he feels like she's like an Adonis. Look at her. Like she's like Wonder Woman or He-Man back in the day. Like she reminds him of like 80s woman, like just these tough women. And I think Vince really likes that and her ability in the ring. And then Ric Flair on top of that, the name, all that shit. She's gotta be there. I think that's how Vince sees it. Like she's got to be there. Like
I just wish they better define that. You know, I wish that it was.
I don't think they need to define it. I think that this is fine. They put Charlotte in to make us all angry. She's robotic. And then meanwhile, there's this story with Ronda and Becky going on that's like really just should be the whole story, but whatever. I don't want a triple threat. I hate triple threats. Maybe we'll be wrong, and maybe Charlotte will actually make the triple threat better, and maybe without Charlotte it wouldn't have been good. I don't know, but I'm not happy with it right now. But if it
won't be a bad match by any means.
Well, then I'm fine with it then if that happens.
I don't think it'll be a bad match. I don't think it's going to be anything like what we got last year with Charlotte and Asuka, where it's drawn out and boring. I think with the three of them there will always be someone fresh enough to give us some exciting moment, per se. Issue is that I'm just not, even if it was just the way it was booked, because they had themselves set too with Charlotte attacking Ronda and tearing her apart after Survivor Series. Even if it was just one-on-one with her, the story that they had built between Becky and Ronda had me more excited than anything they went into with the suspension, the triple threat, all this. I'm less excited personally for their Mania match now than I was when it was initially, the idea and then the Rumble win. So
let's go to 908, see if he can hear me. 908, what's up? Hey, 908, can you hear us? What the fuck is going on, dude?
Something not working right with Skype.
908, what's up? Oh, God. I don't know what's going on. I'm plugged in the same way I always would be.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, though, earlier Dave Rose was like, yo, something's wrong. And I was like, really? I don't know what could be wrong.
It might need to be, I don't know if there's another update available. Mine had to be updated on my phone.
Yeah, you think it's an update? Let me see. Let me play a donation while we wait for the update, because we got to catch up on these.
Super Chat Party.
Raw was boring. What a snooze fest. 4/10 hashtag Rotterdid.
Raw-tarded. Casey Rose, what's up, Casey Rose? Yeah, a lot of people not liking Raw tonight. I mean, some people did like it, but...
Fucking Ryback in the chat. Ryback, you cannot say hi. Get out of the goddamn chat.
I hate you, Ryback.
Yeah, it did feel, Elias said in the chat that, some people hesitated, it seemed like, when Stephanie announced, yo, I want to see a triple threat match. I mean, the crowd did cheer for it, but I don't know. Possibly reaching, but felt that way. Oh, here we go.
Oh, my God.
With a drunken Santa.
Where's the peacock? It's supposed to be a Charlotte peacock. What the fuck?
What's up, Brother Cronin and Master Jake? I can't say I like Raw or hated it because I only saw 2 segments. That was the Triple H promo that I like, and the Elias segment I thought was pretty good. Loved it when he made fun of them eating shit.
Yeah, that was funny, dude. I will say I liked Elias, and I liked Triple H. So the Goon said he didn't like the promos earlier. Broken Lion, thanks for the $21. So I'd have to disagree, man. Yeah, I liked the promos from Elias and from Triple H. Triple H's promo was great, I thought. And again, Ronda's at the end I liked. And let me try one last time on Skype. Hey, 908, what's up? 908, can you hear me?
Got a new subscriber.
Okay, man, what's up? Hey.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
You now.
We can hear you. Jesus. I wonder why this is happening, dude. It's like freaking me out.
Yeah, it is odd.
I don't know why it's doing this.
I'm not sure either.
Like, legit, I was on the call with Dave Rose. All right, we're going to have to do no phones tonight. I was on the call with Dave Rose for 40 minutes earlier. 40 minutes. And in the last 10 minutes, he goes, dude, I don't know what just happened, but your Skype is, like, I can't hear you. And it was like, what the fuck's going on? All right, so I have no idea what's up. So sorry, guys, the calls are fucked. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that. Broken Lion, thanks for the $21, man. I appreciate the shit out of that, Broken Lion. Let me play some more.
That's gotta be Kane. My name is Kane and I'm donating
This show was the devil's dick tonight. I mean, care to explain to me on how 6 months ago Dean Ambrose was like to Seth Rollins, fuck you, fuck Roman, and fuck his cancer, to in Vince McMahon's voice, we are family. Fuck this shit I have had, I'm done with WWE.
Yeah, I really don't understand. Harry Steve, what's up, Harry? It was very forced and stupid. I mean, that's why it was so dumb. Like, all the people that were cheering this, like, yay! It was like, dude, are you kidding me with this shit? What is the Shield reunited now for the 4th time? This is fucking stupid. Like, it is stupid.
Super Chat Party.
Thanks,
I'm a Browns fan.
Harry.
Gritty was mentioned, so Rim.
Yeah, I was happy that Gritty was mentioned. Also, we saw that Gritty had a special T-shirt today. At the beginning.
I want that in the worst way.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, as a Bruins fan, I don't want to support the Flyers, but God damn it, I almost want to buy that shit. I mean, I enjoy the Bruins bear that beats the shit out of people, but the Gritty's pretty fucking awesome.
I don't care for the Flyers, but I love Gritty. Little update too. Roman Reigns revealed that he had chronic myelogenous leukemia. He had CML, and he went into details with his treatment. So CML is one of the less dangerous forms of leukemia, and Roman considers himself lucky that they were able to catch it so soon. He said he started to feel tired of the blue before his diagnosis. His blood work came back with elevated white blood cells, and WWE doctors, including Chris Amon, knew what it was considering Roman's history. CML hits exclusively adult males. It is incurable, but easily treatable. So that's why he's in remission quickly. It's something that kind of stays dormant. He's grateful for medical advancements. He takes a pill, which is oral chemotherapy. It isn't even close to real true chemotherapy, he said. There are side effects, but it's very, very mild, and it's a better treatment process, which allowed Roman to maintain his life in many ways to which he already did. He said that the oral chemotherapy is a huge breakthrough and a win.
Yeah.
What they had found out is, I was talking to my doctor over the weekend. And
this is what the leukemia people sent us, by the way, last week.
Yeah. They said that, they were treating malaria at one point, and they found that, oh, look at that. Some of the symptoms is also helping people with rheumatoid arthritis. And then they had broken that down and found that some of the people that had leukemia that also were dealing with malaria that had rheumatoid were seeing results with their leukemia. Like it was like an accident.
It's like an accident.
Breakthrough.
Wow,
But,
dude, there's so much
that was
stuff.
Part of it.
There's so many things in the history of humans to where like something is created or discovered accidentally. To where they're like, why is this happening? What are all these people are taking this stuff for rheumatoid arthritis?
Yeah.
Or like, I even read a study that had been going on for the last 19 years that fucking light alcohol and coffee keeps you alive longer.
Oh yeah,
like, wow.
You see those people that are 99. Like, what's your secret? And he's like, well, I drink bourbon and coffee every morning. And
the fuck, yeah. I mean, cigarettes is the anomaly. Why does that not kill some people? But that's just genes. Some people's genes just fight that shit. There's never a problem. But a lot of other people, you're susceptible. But yeah, it's just so weird, man. I mean, we're gonna get to the point as humans, I think, where it's like, you take your blood and you take your DNA, and they immediately can make up everything and say, oh, you don't want to be eating a lot of chocolate, or oh, you don't want to be eating a lot of whatever the fuck, and oh, hey, you can pretty much smoke and you probably will be okay, but oh, you definitely do not smoke and don't even be around smoke because lung cancer triggers in your DNA like fucking easily. Like, they're going to be able to see all that. I would say it's probably going to take another 40 years, maybe 40 years to where they're at that level, and probably a way that they can market that so they can make money off it. Because right now, if they came out with that would put fucking healthcare out of business. And that's probably the reason why we may not see that, because they could do that. Like, if they really wanted to and they wanted to make that mainstream, we could start doing that now. Because they can kind of, you do the 23andMe thing, the DNA test, and they start telling you what's genetically in you're predisposed to or whatever, but it could be down to the level where it's like these elements can make you sick, and these elements, like, hey, don't be around electricity a lot, your body genetically responds differently. It's like that's literally what happens to people, and there's so many free radicals and shit like that. But I mean, it's just bizarre and amazing to think about what we could come up with.
I mean, 10 years ago, literally 10 years ago, CML was viewed as ultimately fatal.
Wow.
And now it's considered nearly always treatable until something else claims the title. They said that it actually comes from a gene in people's body called the Philadelphia chromosome.
Wow, that's ironic.
Right? So a bone marrow test reveals in one day a genetic abnormality called the Philadelphia chromosome. That's the signature of CML. So,
wow.
And that's the blood cancer that he had. So,
oh, there you go, guys. Everybody that was saying it was fake, there's your scientific answer.
There's your smoking gun, and they revealed that on the Chronicle episode after Raw.
Will people accept that, or will people still go into like flat Earth, like, oh, there's no satellites or whatever?
See, it was just, and you had said to me, did they really amp it up, or was it just? But I feel, I went back even before.
They amped it up.
They definitely did. I mean, he's in for the fight of his life, and they never said like, oh, he can take something that's, less than, dangerous than normal chemotherapy. They made it seem like, people that are dealing with stage 4, like he was on the outs.
I don't think they made it seem like stage 4. They made it seem like stage 2 of something kind of serious, but we think we got it. But they didn't make it seem like, we're almost 100% that this will be taken care of. But I got to go.
I think it would have helped as well if they did some type of. I know they wanted to keep it for a surprise, but they offered no updates either. So he went from in a few months' time, and he said himself, he's very lucky. He was only on the couch for the first few months.
I mean,
and then back to working out in his normal routine quickly.
I don't care what they did. I'm just happy he's okay as a person.
Yeah.
I don't care what the fuck they did. And listen, if people want to question it, that's fine. I think it's wrestling. You're going to expect that. By the way, our poll that we put out, 80% or about 60% of you believe that it was real. So there was only 20% of the people that thought it was fake and 20% that didn't know. And so at this point, to me, about 90% of everybody knows he had this, and he went and he had to take the pills and get checked and get tested and make sure he was going to be okay. More importantly, rest up, because the white blood cells were not functioning right in his body. And anybody with AIDS, or anybody with even I have sometimes what's it called that people get, that this is I get it every anemia. I'm anemic sometimes, and I know what he's talking about with the drained, because your blood cells just drop, and that's even your red blood cells and stuff. But it's
anytime your white count elevates and you're fighting off infection, and your body just attacks itself.
I knew I've been anemic the last a few weeks ago, and I've been on like iron pills and shit. And I knew I was, because when I got cut, my dog scratched me. The puppy was scratching me, and I was getting cuts on my arm. And these fucking cuts were not healing.
Yeah, and you can't. The blood doesn't coagulate as easy.
I'm looking at my body, and I'm like, I'm not fucking healing at all. And
you look very purple. So
that's. I got nice studio lights making me look like a fucking cranberry drink or a blueberry drink or something. Baby. Well, I got my white light went out on me early, and I don't want to install a new one, so I just left the colored lights on, so I look like I'm being fried right now. Plenty of donations to play, but before we do that, let's run through Raw, I guess.
Really quickly too. I was going to mention that I had heard over the weekend that they were kind of leveraging Roman's return against Dean to stay. They were using that to coerce him to stay.
Well, they signed him, right? So,
that's what we're hearing. It's not 100% definitive yet. I never like saying until they've released news, but it seems that way. It seemed because he was added to house shows, then abruptly taken right back off.
So the rumor is, everybody, that. We said this last week, kind of, but the rumor is that Dean signed a 1-year extension,
getting more money and some creative freedom / liberties as well was some of the offer,
and much less appearances.
Yes, less time, because they were kind of leveraging Roman against him, saying, "Well, he's just returning, and now's not a good time for you to leave. Really, why would you leave now? Roman just got back, and we really want you guys to be together, and we can capitalize on this. It'll benefit more than just you. Be a team player." So they kind of played to his heartstrings, but it was amusing to hear. Pretty much the only value put from Renee tonight, besides was that Dean's going on to greener pastures. So.
Oh, shit. Sean Higgins, you got cancer right now, buddy? I didn't see that. I just happened to look down and see you in the chat, Sean. I hope you're all right. I hope you get better really quickly, and I hope you're all right.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've made a lot of advances with cancer, but on top of that, types of cancer and cancer rates are going way up. So cancer is going way up, but we are discovering more cures. And you wonder
Yeah, fatalities from cancer is going down at the same time.
Seems a bit suspicious, though, that we have more cures than ever in cancer, but cancer diagnosis is going up by, I think it's like by 15%. Like 15% in the last 10 years or something. That's a little insane. But we're curing a lot more of them. So that, I don't want to get into this type of talk for a wrestling show right now, and we can do that on my other shows and on Patreon and on the Corrupted podcast channel, and maybe on Final Frontier News. But it's just weird to me that the amount of diagnoses are way up, but we can cure a lot more. But population is up, but it just smells of smell a rat almost. You know, it's like a lot more coming in with it, so you have to treat more people, so you make a lot more money. You know, I don't know. And a lot
Same
of
thing with the opiate crisis. You know,
and
you need those rehab centers. You need people to stay addicted, so they keep the cycle.
Yeah, look at
continuing.
People that say they're like, oh, conspiracy, it's crazy. Yeah, just look at prisons. They won't close prisons, and they won't let people out of prison, because if they did, they'd go out of business. So they're trying to make money, and you can't stop the wheel. If you stop the wheel of healthcare, you know, you're going to put hundreds of thousands of people out of jobs. So that's hundreds of thousands of people that would rather remain ignorant than lose their jobs, and their family lose their jobs. So we kind of like go, oh, you know, who cares, some cancer in the cereal and shit. You know what I mean? Because if we did that, there would be a major disturbance. So you have a lot of people fighting to keep the system the way it is. It's kind of like it's like the Matrix. You know, if everybody ever seen the movie The Matrix, obviously, it's like, you know, the dude just wants to eat his steak and be put back into the Matrix. He'll do anything to just go back in, and that's kind of what it's like. People don't really want to disrupt the system. They'd rather just, you know, I'm going to fight to protect my family. I'm working healthcare, but you know, it's really something weird going on, and I don't know. But anyway, Roman's okay, and that's good. And
that's the positive from it all. And Asuka got dropped on her head at a SmackDown house show by Mandy. So
she was
they threw up the X and didn't finish the match.
Apparently, she was going for a finisher on her. And
yeah,
now they're saying that
she's okay. She just had a bad bump. But
a couple of people, though, on the message, everybody's blaming Mandy, of course, but people are saying that Asuka didn't quite tuck her head the right way, similar to like doing the Styles Clash.
Nah,
so it's like, I guess her head wasn't tucked the right way, and so she kind of landed weird on it. So Mandy, apparently, according to people that were there, Mandy did everything right that she was supposed to do, but Asuka didn't tuck her head. I mean, that's just the only thing that's coming. That's only from 2 people, but it is from 2 people that told me that. So they're take that.
Apparently, she's okay after the fact. A few people also said that she just has a bad bump, but thankfully she's not injured drastically.
Yeah, it's good that she's not hurt. Luke, I mean,
and even more is all this Alicia Fox drama too.
Oh yeah, well,
she went AWOL, and now they're offering her rehab. And once the news came out that she was intoxicated again, this is not the first time.
Wait a minute. So yeah, because they didn't fire her, so they're.
No, she went AWOL from WWE after this whole incident happened, and now they're offering her a full stint in rehab. So
what is going on?
Yeah, I don't think they can fire her for showing up drunk or high or anything like that. They have to offer you help first.
Yeah, this is
which is a good thing. I mean, you don't want somebody. I mean, it's their choice, but
yeah, I get it. I mean, Matt, the Misfit probably wants to call in. I'm sorry that the phones are down, guys. I will try to get Matt on here real quick and see if he wants to call in while I try to reinstall this real quick and fix it, and grab my coffee here. And we have quite a bit still to talk about, but I will put him on. I will attempt to call him. Otherwise, Jake, take it away for a minute. I'll be right back. I'm going to fix this.
All right. Yeah, we opened up tonight's show. Roman Reigns comes out, and they recapped everything that he had done last week in his return speech. They really wanted to hammer home that he's in remission, which, thank goodness, that's a good thing. But they want you to, be on his side. Absolutely. This week in Philly, we take back our yard is the sentiment that he shared. He also said something interesting that I enjoyed. First off, I'm like, maybe they're going to go somewhere with this. He said that, he's thinking about his future, what he wants, and the man standing in his way of what he wants is Seth Rollins. Calls him to the ring. Rollins comes out. They embrace in a hug. And it basically turns into, just a bro hug of, positive feelings and whatnot, with Roman backing down and saying, "Oh, I know if anybody needs the inspiration and motivation to slay the beast, I'm in your corner. I've got your back, and I know you can do it." He said, "I want you to go ahead and conquer the beast." And Rollins said that he'll be bringing the Universal Championship back to Raw every single week. I do like the idea of that, but again, I'm not sold on Rollins actually being able to beat Lesnar. We'll see, but they then go into the fact that Roman wants to get the band back together one last time. Seth's, a bit hesitant, saying that he just can't really forgive Dean after what he did the night that Roman announced that he had to go and, take on his battle with leukemia. They kind of go back and forth. Eventually, Seth is basically convinced. Roman says life's too short. Tomorrow's never guaranteed. And that convinces Seth. Dean makes his way out to the ramp and gets attacked by Elias. Now, I wish this went somewhere more so than what we got, but, it could have been a better opening segment, honestly. But reuniting the Shield once again, I mean, how many times have they done it since they've originally broken up? I mean, it's been time and time again that we've seen them in one way, shape, or form come back for one last ride, it felt like. Matt, were you able to get on?
Oh yeah,
there we go. I heard you in the background. The call. So, what did you think of the opening of Raw?
It was. I'm more disappointed in Philadelphia tonight.
Really?
What were they? Are we sure they were actually in Philadelphia? Because it never sounded like they were in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean they were responsive to the normal cheer and jeer moments, but
like when they announced Tori Wilson, they gave 0 fucks.
They didn't really seem to go crazy for anything, really.
I hate the fact
that
she got in over Sable and Luna Vachon.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are upset with the Hall of Fame, and this is the way I look at it.
I'm not even watching it this year, so
a lot of people aren't. They're going for Supercard, but who gives a shit with the Hall of Fame, really? I mean, this is just a chance for you to see someone that you hopefully used to enjoy years ago, kind of get a little bit of recognition, but it's not like it should be. It's not voted on by an elite board of judges or anything like that. There's so many people that are more deserving. We know this, and it seems like every year they really go ahead and skip over those that have truly earned their way into the Hall of Fame. It's not what it should be. So at this point in time, I just view it as a nostalgia trip. That's it. I mean, you look at the Hall of Fame this year, and it's a porn director's wet dream of aging talent. You got Sean and the X-Pac, him and Chyna, everything they did. Obviously, Chyna's in there as well. Tori Wilson now, she's been in Playboy. Shawn Michaels with Playgirl and stuff like that. Like it's everything they said about Triple H. What if they Google them? Goes right out the window. It's bullshit. But I don't think Tori Wilson should have gotten all the hate she received on Twitter today from fans. I mean, granted, yes, there's other females that are more deserving, but she did do a fair amount for the company as well. No, she wasn't the best technical wrestler, and she wasn't the biggest pioneer, but she certainly earned her namesake. So.
Yeah, I just don't like. I was just never a fan of Tori Wilson either. Like when I would go to a WWE show, I didn't pay to see Tori Wilson. I paid to see Trish Stratus and Lita tear it up.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, there's definitely many others that are more deserving to be on the Hall of Fame. But I feel like this is just a non-issue. Let them go ahead. These people deserve their time to be recognized, and hopefully the ones that we like better or truly more deserving get their chance to be in eventually. Exactly like Joe said, it's not Terry's fault. Blame WWE, and that's the thing. That's how they used her. They used her strictly for flaunting, not really anything else.
So let me get this straight. The WWE fired Arn Anderson over the Alicia Fox incident, yet the one who goes intoxicated still has a job.
it's tricky in those situations. I mean, they really letting her wrestle put whoever she was working with. I don't know who she was facing that night. That I don't know. I'll open yet. Maybe the chat does. But whoever she was facing, I mean, you're putting them in a very precarious situation. You look back to what happened with, Sting and Jeff Hardy, and how Bischoff shit canned that as soon as they realized that, oh God, he's passed out on the bathroom floor. You can't allow someone to work in that condition. Not even just for insurance reasons, but obviously, they can. Your likelihood of an injury happening goes up exponentially. So it's unfortunate all the way around. But Arn shouldn't have let her wrestle. Never mind the fact that she should not have shown up like this. But we do know that you don't want to justify someone's actions, but addiction is a disease. I know Joe doesn't feel that way, but I've seen it firsthand how it ruins people's lives, and it's not something always that you can control. You can't say, well, I'm just not going to drink today. I'll wait. You don't have, it's a compulsion. You don't have the ability to go ahead and choose not to, continue your destructive behavior. So really, what are they going to do? They can't punish her for, a sickness per se. So they have to at least offer to give her help. Then if she refuses or doesn't go through with it or continues to mess up, then they'll let her go. But
Well, I mean, Shawn Michaels is a mess, and they kept him around, just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I mean, there's been several times. That's why they have the wellness policy. That's why they have, programs in place to help people out. So,
well, the whole thing with Ronda and Becky, I'm probably the only one who knew that. I don't think if let's be honest, if WWE really was like mad at Becky and Ronda, they would have told them immediately to take the tweets down. Oh yeah.
Absolutely. That's
like
why
everyone who thought it was real
it was an issue. Yeah, hook, line, and sinker. I mean, her using the word fake, I thought was a great form of her using that and breaking kayfabe, because she went ahead and she fought in real combat sports. So it worked out fantastic. She's actually beat the shit out of people. No, wrestling isn't fake. It is predetermined. But for her to use that word in that sense makes 110% perfect sense in my mind, because she's coming from, mixed martial arts, where she legitimately got in there and had a chance to beat or be beaten. So, her saying your armbar sucks, and then, Becky's reply was excellent as well. Yeah. So it was a really entertaining back and forth, and that kind of stuff adds to the match. That's why I feel like Charlotte is such a distant thought in my mind and doesn't really feel, I don't want to say credible, but needed, obviously, is what comes to my mind. She's not needed in this whatsoever.
I think she's overrated. That's just me.
Well, I mean, she is fantastic in the ring, no doubt. She's solid on the mic.
She tried to bring Carmella to a match, and that didn't work out very well.
But that's also on Carmella too. So,
well, and plus it looks like apparently from what I've heard is Asuka and Charlotte Flair are tired of wrestling each other.
Oh, I'm sure they are. And they've done this back and forth, just like Bayley and Sasha were, tit for tat over and over.
That pissed me off tonight. They came out there. And because on NXT they said they'll defend the titles, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, NXT UK. They came out the night, right? And then Michael Cole with his fucking four-eyed fucking stick up his ass said they'll be defending on Raw and SmackDown. Where the fuck was mention of NXT? Even though they said they would do it in NXT as well.
Yeah, they seem to, NXT and especially UK, they're the bastard redheaded stepchildren. They're going to be forgotten about more often than not. That's just kind of the run of the mill for that. We know that they're going to be defended there eventually. So take that with a grain of salt. Commentary sucks. Joe said the pacing was good because it was quick. I felt like everything was rushed tonight. I felt like they were, and they ended up being ahead of time and ahead of schedule. But I felt like they really flew through some things that they didn't need to. We got into the 6-man tag. First match of the night after we got through the Shield reunion. And we didn't need to see this at all. This could have been completely removed and deleted from the show.
Last week, so.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley with Leo Rush.
Better.
They took on Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Kurt Angle. The problem is, you came in and they did this so many times tonight, which is part of the reason I think it felt fast-paced and rushed in my eyes, was that you never really saw anybody's full entrance. I don't know if they did that just in a manner to save time, but they would, people would start to come out, they'd cut to commercial, you'd come back, and they'd already be in the ring. really, I feel like the only ones that got showcased with a full entrance was Ricochet and Aleister Black.
I mean, yeah, you can't cut Aleister Black's entrance. No, that's not how you.
But I mean, the 6-man tag, you basically saw the heel trio isolate everyone, and they came out of the break. Angle, gets the hot tag for his 3 suplexes, and that's about it. You get your high spots with the moves that you typically see from these individuals. Balor gets the coup de grace for the win, but Leo Rush pushes Corbin. It just, we've already seen it. We've been there, and again, this does not feel like the new era at all whatsoever. The heels end up, getting the win in the end there. You get Lashley to get the spear in. He pins Balor. And I know that's furthering that storyline, but I was really hoping we can get away from them. If they, unlikely now, because we know the heels are going to go ahead and be busy going forward. So we'll see what happens. But
and then another thing, which I thought was fucking hilarious, because it was a jab at the the fans who were mad about the fake thing, was having that dude from wherever that show is that no one watches say, "Is this even real?" And I'm
really.
Oh my god, that was a blatant fucking jab at the people who lost their shit over Ronda saying fake on Twitter.
I don't know if we're still. I know that as well. I don't know if we're still in the air. We're trying to figure that out here because Joe said we'll double check. But looks like it. Yep, it seems like we're good to go. But
another thing I thought was funny, Becky, whether you like her or not, she owns Ronda Rousey on Twitter. Like my favorite thing she had on other day was this weekend she went to a UFC event wearing the shirt "I own Ronnie."
Yeah, that was great.
That was gold.
That was fantastic. She's got away with words, that's for sure. And
like WWE shop needs to put that up there right now. I would buy like 10 of those.
Yeah, I want the damn Gritty shirt. That's what I want.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, I think because the crowd will seem like they were so dead tonight. I genuinely think they sent out Elias out there to wake them up. Like that. This is not. I'm like, are they in Pittsburgh or are they in Philadelphia?
I felt like the crowd was awake enough. I mean, they just didn't go above and beyond with anything.
Like,
I mean, they
like
chanted for the faces. Crowd. They popped for the the Shield reunion, things like that. But they didn't really go ahead and
Black and Ricochet too.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them get their face moments, but they didn't go above and beyond. They were like a 6 out of 10 crowd.
Right.
Yeah, that crowd was the family crowd tonight. We've seen this before in Philly, where I believe
it's all the faces, the casual stuff. Yeah,
they'll be back in Philadelphia for Extreme Rules too.
Well, I believe that a lot of the reason for that is that the hardcore Philly fans that we saw boo Roman at the Rumble, those were real wrestling fans showed up for that. They're gone. You know what I mean?
Something was really wrong. I'm like, wait a minute.
Those people left.
Cheering Roman in Philadelphia, something's real.
Well, no, I mean that's not surprising because he just had the cancer thing.
I'm kidding.
But I mean, I just think that but the crowd tonight was more like a Pittsburgh crowd where it's like kind of 50-50. It didn't feel like, wow, this is Philly tonight. It just felt like it actually felt like Boston, to be honest. Kind of like
lately, the last 2 years.
Because Boston's been like this, where it's like loud, but it's not old school Boston anymore.
Connecticut as well. I mean, I even say that, like the Mohegan crowd, where it's just more family oriented.
But people,
Joe, what'd you think about the Elias segment with fucking just ripping Philadelphia apart?
I thought it was great. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that Gritty line. I fucking died.
I was praying that they had Gritty come out there, even for just a second. Even if Elias just hit him with the guitar or laid him out.
I'm so good, dude. I mean, honestly,
it would have been Pete Rose in the fucking.
Well, I'm really pissed off that Owen Hart, had to fall, because otherwise Gritty would have came down from the ceiling.
Oh.
I know, like he does regularly. I was really hoping they just had him come out quickly, and even if he just got hit with a guitar, done, over with, fine. Just let the crowd. I think they would have went nuts for that.
No, it would have been great if he crawled from under the ring behind Elias.
Yeah,
and then came up behind Elias. That would have been fucking hilarious. With his fucking stupid eyes.
His big Google
eyes. Does anybody know what the update is with Ciampa and his neck injury?
I haven't heard.
I don't know what it is.
I hope it's not that bad, because we don't need the main event of TakeOver being taken from us because of an injury.
Yeah,
he's wrestled. So I mean,
the good news is we know they can fill in pretty good over there.
I mean, it looks like what they're going to do is they're going to take him off TV for a while, and they're not going to have him compete at live events and whatnot, and then heal him up for takeover. And then afterwards, I guess he's going to take care of whatever it is he needs to take care of. Yeah. He's insisting on working that show.
I would use it as like he doesn't want to compete. I don't know. It could be interesting stuff they do with him and Gargano, but I don't know if they're going to do that, and I'm not really sure. Matt the Misfit, thank you, man. Let me try. This is the last time I'm going to try it, man. 585 is on Skype. What's up? Nope. They hung up. So that tells me they can't hear me again. So I have no idea what's going on. What I'm doing is I'm using this device that plugs into Skype on my tablet, and then it plugs into my mixer.
Two Skype accounts.
But also, so I like it's going from my mixer to my tablet, and then they can hear me. But something changed all of a sudden. Wouldn't it be weird if Skype put in an update so it won't work with that type of stuff?
Oh my God!
What the fuck?
They saw you using it in that way, and
yeah,
Microsoft's, oh fuck us, huh? Well, fuck you, buddy.
585, what's
fuck
up?
You, pal.
8585.
Joe, what's up? It's Tony. It's been a long time since I called on the end of the show, man.
Holy crap!
Tony.
What's up, dude? Can you hear me well, or how's it sound?
Let me call you guys on my house phone real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, so he thinks it's his phone. It's probably me.
I don't know.
He said, "Let me call you back on my house phone."
Yeah, because he sounded
like he couldn't hear me. See, something's fucked, dude. It's so annoying. Because, again, it's driving me nuts because nothing changed. I'm on the phone with Dave Rose, 40 minutes. I'm blaming Dave Rose for this. I'm blaming Dave Rose for this. 585, can you hear me now?
Somebody said Dave bored the mic to death.
Hey, can you hear me? All right, that's it. Fucking, what the fuck, dude? Now I'm going to have to spend,
Skype.
Who knows how long I'm going to have to spend trying to figure out what the hell went wrong. Maybe the mixer is broken. Maybe something in the mixer died or something. I don't know. Anyway, let me play some donations. We're way behind with those. See what you guys are saying about Raw.
Here we go. I'm about to get it, man. Here we go.
Now
I'm
I can't hear
get
him.
it, man. Here we go. Here we go. Oh,
try that. See if that works.
I fully believe Ronda Rousey isn't going anywhere after Mania. Also disappointed in Philly tonight.
There's Matt the Misfit. We literally just had him on the show, and there he is donating, saying exactly what he said tonight. The crowd was all right. I mean, it was not anywhere near Lafayette or something like that. I mean, I think people wanted Philly to explode and the Philly crowd to go insane, and you got the family Philly, and you're not going to get that type of crowd unless it's like a WrestleMania or a Rumble or something like that. I mean, these wrestling fans are gone, dude. I mean, look at the
Super Chat.
The ratings.
I can't breathe. That was hilarious. Joe rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
What's up, John Wills? Thanks, man. I'm assuming you're talking about my intro where I went kind of insane.
You've got a new subscriber.
Amy Smith, thank you for subbing to the Joe Cronin Show on YouTube. What's up? A lot of rumors, stuff to talk about this week, and including doing our the wrestling podcast all week. Ryback, I swear to God, Ryback, get out of the chat, Ryback! Jesus. That donation was an hour ago, says
Super
Matt.
Chat.
Wow, we were right behind.
Chat.
We want Broken Joe.
I think you got Broken Joe, Broken Lion. I think you got me at the beginning of the show. I mean, I fucking lost my mind at the beginning of the show.
Super Chat Party.
What's up, Frog Kid?
Good Tommy NC impression Joe.
Oh, God. Oh, my God, dude. Frog Kid, thank you for the $2.99, man. I know that was a while ago. We got to get through some of these donations. They're so far back. I'm enjoying it. We'll just sit back. We'll see what you guys are saying while I sip this Pepsi. I need to buy more cran mix. Man, that woman's, as much as I love women and stuff, that women's empowerment commercial, dude, I almost threw up all over myself.
And that was SJW to the max.
Like
watching it just...
It's a feel of cran run down my glands.
Jared!
Baron! My enemies saw the cran and ran.
Yo, Jared Barron. Thank you, bitch.
Come on, make me believe in tasty. I'm so thirsty, would you answer me? Cran-man. All my friends are fucking the man, 'cause all my friends are drinking cran.
Triple H.
Drinking cran, 'cause all my friends are drinking cran. I got the fucking cran. We got
Cran Man didn't watch Raw. Who cares? I don't.
Jared Barron, thanks for dropping $17 in the super chat, man, even though you didn't watch Raw tonight. Love you, buddy. Thank you, bro.
Super chat party.
Why are we still seeing Baron
Why
Corbin?
are we still seeing Baron Corbin SMH?
Because Brandon D, you gotta get him, man. You gotta see him. He's the I don't know. He's the man. He's the dude. He's the guy. He's the love.
dude.
I'm the dude. Everybody, it's me.
He's king heel at this point on the show. Essentially, he's running Roughhouse with his bandmates.
Here I come.
The new 3MB.
I bring the baldness, I've got no hair. I bring the bald, I bring the bald. I bring the baldness,
It's one of my favorite WWE themes ever. Vince told me to shave it, so I shaved it.
Vince told me I need to shave my head, so I did, so I did.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Baron Corbin. I don't know if you guys noticed, but he has more hair on his pubes than he does on his head. And this is why Baron Corbin wants to become the WWE Champion. Because for days, for months, for years, Baron Corbin has dreamed of having a full head of hair. And that has never happened. And so this time, in 2019, at this time, I really believe that not only Baron Corbin is going to capture the WWE Universal Championship, but he's going to capture himself some hair plugs too, because there's only one way to do it if you're Baron Corbin, and that is to get some hair plugs.
Monday Night Raw was something else tonight. Only good thing tonight was that we don't have to see Smiling Bitch anymore. It's about time WWE turned her heel, and also the Shield getting back together. So it's official, Dean is going to AU.
That AEW wrestling guy, thank you for the donation. And as we stated a few minutes ago, yeah, we picked up rumor, though, that Dean had signed a one-year extension on his contract. Several different people reporting that. We don't know if it's true, but it seems true.
I still think it should be Becky versus Ronda only.
I mean, that's what I want, Aunt X. You know, Aunt, that's really what I want. I wanted them two people. I don't like triple threats. I hate them. I hate them.
Super chat. Super chat.
WWE acts like the Shield is a great faction, not.
You know, at one point they were. You can't lie. The merch was selling everywhere. It was going nuts. Even when they returned, it was pretty big.
The fact that Becky wore a I Own Ronnie shirt to an UFC event tells you she still owns her.
Yeah, maybe the dolt for Roma, the dolt for Roman. Thank you for the donation, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Becky is badass, but Ronda just keeps outstepping her, and Becky and Ronda on the mic is making me laugh. Like, seriously, Becky doesn't like that. I wish Becky could be Ronda. Mix them together.
EC3 cleaning his mirror was epic. Lol.
I didn't even see that. Irish Shadow. That was so quick I missed it. Maybe EC3 could clean the mirror, and then while EC3's cleaning the mirror, what the fuck's his name? The guy that was looking into the mirror a couple weeks ago, Mojo Rawley. Maybe Mojo Rawley can come out of it or something. Whatever happened to Mojo Rawley, huh? Just screaming at a mirror for no reason, then it went nowhere. WWE's great at following up with shit, aren't they? Unbelievable.
Do a little basketball dance off the concrete. I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers. I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
Joe, for some reason my Patreon didn't renew. I was at $10 a month.
Oh,
said
shit.
FEK, now I'm at $25 a month. Please
Oh,
have
man.
more live videos during the day, 4 to 8 p.m. time. We love those.
Matt,
Jake, love ya, man.
I'm going to try to do that, Matt. I appreciate that. And Matt G. Big Matt. There he is. Big Matt, thank you for going up to $25 on Patreon. That is beast mode, dude. I really, really appreciate that. You are in the producer credit now, so I will get your name under all the videos in the producer area. So thank you for going that high, man. I really needed that help on Patreon, so thank you. We lost a couple people. Thank you.
So, another fucking Shield reunion? And Charlotte getting by because she's a goddamn flare? Fuck this flaming turd of a show. I take shits that are more entertaining than this garbage. Hashtag fuck Roman, hashtag it was a fake, hashtag remission my ass.
Roman's fakeemia. Oh, God. Hey, you know what, though? I want to boo him again now already. I already want to boo him again. Dude, this sucked tonight. Man, he sucks on the mic.
Shit bomb.
Puts me to sleep.
So Cole is back to sucking rain stick. The Rumble means nothing now. And what was the point of Vince suspending Becky? I sound like Tommy now. Fuck the Shield. And I'm convinced now that it's gonna be a triple threat with Roman, hashtag get rid of Renee.
There's the problem. Ahmed Omar. What's up, Ahmed? What in the world was the reason for Vince McMahon coming out and being like, you know what? You're out of here, Becky. Unfortunately, you're out of here. Then Stephanie just puts her back in. What happened to Vince? Why would Vince allow that? None of this makes any fucking sense. Does anybody see this? This doesn't make fucking sense. Why the fuck? And I know JD's going to copy everything I'm saying in his fucking shit, but, you know, whatever. He waits for me to do mine. But the bottom line is, why the fuck are they doing this? Dude, Vince came out and was like, never mind, you're out of it. What happened to that whole storyline of Triple H needing to take back the power? What? Oh! They legit did it just to shock everyone. I believe now we know they did it just to get us talking that night. Like, oh my God, a swerve. That's crazy. Okay, now get back to what we were doing. Just go right back to what we were doing and pretend like Vince McMahon didn't come out and give, you know, tell you what to do. Now suddenly Vince doesn't care. So now Stephanie can make the decisions. But before she couldn't make the decision because Vince came out and made a decision for her. Is he going to come out next week and say never mind again? What is happening right now? What is going on? What the fuck the point is, Vince? Because this is fucking retarded, and it's full fucking retard.
Dean's muscles gone. Good to know Roman not faking.
Yeah, Dean's muscles are gone. Dean is terrible, diverse. Dean just goes,
shit bomb.
Raw wasn't too bad or good. But my God, Ronda heel turn, gotta love how that happened as soon as they put her on Total Divas lol. Also go back to when we showed Batista promo on Instagram. The icon is fucking laughable. Hashtag Ibu the cunt. Hashtag Gritty Celia Satmana.
Gritty. Yeah, I agree. Generated G53. What's up, Generated? How you been, dude? Thank you for becoming a $5 shit bum. You guys can donate by using the link in the description below of Streamlabs or Twitch Alerts, or use the super chat symbol in the chat below if you want.
Super chat party.
What's up, OK Old School?
What's up, Joe and Jake? Who do you guys think will play Andre in the Hogan movie? I think Walter would be perfect for the role.
Yeah, if he can do a little Andre, Old School, that could be pretty cool. If he could do a little Andre. We got a few more donations coming in. I'll let them come through. I mean, a lot of people saying Big Show, obviously, and stuff like that. And, you know, I mean, you really have to be if you want to go with the Andre accent, I mean, that's going to honestly require a decent actor to do that. I don't know if that's the case. These guys can do that.
Pour me a beer.
It might be. It's probably going to be someone outside of wrestling. I mean, 100%. I'm telling you, it's not going to be a wrestler. I really think it's going to be, I mean, maybe an independent wrestler or somebody who's already in Hollywood who's a big guy, you know, or even that they can make big. Cotton, thanks for subbing to the channel. What's up? We're having a sub party tonight.
Give me a hell yeah!
By the fuck JD and fuck his cats.
Yeah, throw them out a window. Jesus. They do it for Roman. They do everything for Roman. They do everything for Roman, and it pisses me off. We're 14 minutes behind now, and the donations are catching up, baby. We are catching up, and there's more to talk about. There's more to talk about. They've done everything for Roman for about 5 years now. It's kind of insane. It continues.
You've got a new subscriber.
Callum Karen, thanks for subbing to the channel. Cheers to you. Sam Cortez in the chat. What's up? Hubert Jackson. Cobra 999. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking horny. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking horny.
Happy fucking birthday.
Oh my god, so fucking horny. Oh my god, so horny. Oh my god, so horny. Happy birthday. Oh, honey, honey, honey. Donation, donation. Time, time. Put it in my round bum. Let's beat. Let's beat. Let's beat.
That one was for you, Jake. Anyway, Raw sucked my dad's chode. Did you guys hear the rumors about there being 2 cuts of Avengers Endgame? One that shows more and one that shows significantly less of Captain Marvel. Endgame is now determined by how CM does.
Wow, that is really interesting, dude. They're getting into wrestling territory with these movies. That's so fucking hilarious. Did you hear that one, Jake?
Yeah, I had heard that, but...
Blinded Fate. Thank you, Blinded Fate. That's fucking hilarious. But it's smart. I mean, but it's also fucked up that they're like, well, we want to do this, but...
Early reviews are out and people are saying it's really good.
Give me a hell yeah!
You read the comics, you know.
Becky's arm was bending the wrong way. The Twitter beef is nice. I dig the rivalry. Triple H's promo was pretty good compared to his same old thing Although he ended the same as always. You want the exact thing you said you wanted. You got it.
Batista, if you want it, you got it. You got the game. You got Paul Levesque. That's who you got.
Super chat party.
Rhino should join.
Rhino should join AOP and rid of Maverick.
Where is AOP? Were they there tonight? Because I missed it. Brandon D, and the D stands for Dick. No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't see him, so.
I didn't see him either. What happened? How they fucking fell apart. All because you booked them with the wrong managers from day one.
Ever since he pissed his pants, they've been a real no-show.
Did one of them get hurt, too? Because remember they had that weird booking for a little while? That was kind of fucking bizarre.
Not that I know of anything concrete. It was thought that might have been the case, but I never heard anything definitive. So, And going back on Twitter really quick, we get these tweets coming out.
Corbin equals piss break.
No doubt.
God, he is so boring. Boring Corbin.
Ashley
Tony
Rose Nova sent me Oscar's tweet that said, "I'm sorry for worrying you. I hit my back, but that's fine."
Oh, okay. Oscar's all right.
So Oscar's good.
Oscar's
So
fine.
E3 is a janitor. Did you see him in the back?
Nathan Broderick, what's up, man? I mean, yeah, dude, EC3 is a fucking janitor, dude. I mean, what? This is what he does, man. He fucking goes back there and sweeps up all the shit.
Yo, my name is
Yo, what's up, EC3? What's up, brother?
And I'm in the bottom 1%.
What's that,
1%.
EC3?
Yeah. I am not on the card. I am not on the card. I am not on the card. I am EC3, not on the card. Yeah. EC3, WWE doesn't even know what the fuck to do with me. Yeah, you haven't seen me on TV, but I've been in the back posing for girls. Look at my muscles. Yeah, look at me. Why am I here? Why did they sign me? Cause I bang Dixie Carter's rear. Take a look at my physique, you get weak, but you never see me week to week. What's going on? Yeah, I am not on the card. I am not on the card. EC3, yeah, EC3, not on the card. I am the bottom 1%. What?
So good.
I have
It's so sad, but so true.
I have a picture with the man who burnt his. This is in honor of Roman Reigns, destroying. Oh, we'll play that to go out to the show tonight. We'll play that. That'll be our outro tonight. I have the man that burned his JD shirt
in effigy.
In effigy, it was amazing. Like, it was really quite amazing. He's that angry, and I don't blame him. But I got to tell you, man, I got here's the video again of the shirt burning. And I've got him on video during our documentary of being at WrestleMania with JD. There it is. Unbelievable. This guy was so excited, too, when we saw him down there. He was like, well, guys, this is sick, and what's up, and everything. And he's just... Dude, like, this isn't a psycho. I thought maybe this might have been, like, a dude who's, like, just, you know... He would do this to me, too. This guy is not... This guy was a nice, friendly, like, really excited guy about, like... You know, big fan of you guys, and this is so cool, you know, and everything. And he was really just a nice guy. And my God, it's Snatcher. It's Hunter Snatch or whatever. He's the guy who donates sometimes. And he just said that he can't believe, you know, who Catman really is. And I tweeted, this is him with us down in Florida, Snatcher Hunter, down in Florida with me hanging out at the bar. And JD and everything before WrestleMania. We met a lot of people down there, but this is me and him, and there's the shirt. There's the shirt that he burned, just so people don't think it's like a fucking scam that I did it or something. It's like, there he is, like right there. He burned that shirt. It's fucking unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. What people will, you know, I don't know. I got nothing to say about it. I didn't, you know. They came up with this, and now I'm saying if you want to send me the videos of you burning yours, go ahead. I mean, but I didn't start this. He started it. He actually did it.
Damn.
I don't know, bro. That was so really funny.
And one of AOP is injured, so
okay, there you go. So that, I mean, really, that makes sense. Then it just, if not, it would have been like, wow, what is going on? But no, that's fine. If they're injured,
it was Acom, not Razor, I guess. Thank you, chat.
Good job, Akon. You fuck.
Acom,
man,
not Razor.
My hands are huge, man. I'm a lot bigger than people think. I feel like. You're like, Jake, you know, when you met me, you were like, wow, you know, I'm just kidding.
I was like, that's
a
what
big
you're
guy.
packing, all those inches?
Wow.
Oh shit.
Like, look at this guy. Like, holy shit. Anyway,
that's not a troll. King Kong Bundy died. Somebody said in the chat.
Really? Are you
Few
serious?
people said it. So 10 minutes ago, he passed away.
What?
Wow, is that? I'm double checking, but that's what the chat says. Doesn't seem like it's a troll.
I mean, Luke Perry died, and then the guy from Prodigy died. So this would be
a stroke, and
this would be number 3. Man, me and King Kong Bundy had a giant fight one time.
Yeah, March 4th, 2019. It's saying on the Wikipedia. So.
Oh, that's got to be fake. There's no report about this anywhere.
4 minutes ago, Mr. Sapp reported it. So.
Oh, no. Oh, so it's real. Wow. 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 He just tweeted out.
I'm double checking and looking.
No.
I don't see any major newses, but it seems like that's the case.
King Kong Bundy legit tweeted out 3 hours ago. I will be with Al Snow at WrestleCon. Advanced autographs and photos. That's King Kong Bundy tweeting that 3 hours ago.
Yeah, Hurricane Helms tweeted out, "Rest in peace, my friend. Thank you for your humor and kindness. Hashtag King Kong Bundy." So it is official.
What? Like,
wow.
Dude, 3 hours ago, he tweeted out, "I'll be at WrestleCon with Al Snow." 3 hours ago. Wow. That is fucking eerie, dude. 3 hours ago, he was like, "See you at WrestleCon," and he's dead now? Oh my God. Wow. That is so fucking crazy. He was real close to WrestleCon, too. He would have been at WrestleCon at least. Oh God, he's been tweeting this out. "I'll be at WrestleCon." Shit.
Jesus.
Well, I'm sorry to his kids and everybody else. That sucks. Really? What in the world? And I had a big fight with him not that long back.
Yeah, he was 28 at WrestleMania. You know, that was when he headlined.
That sucks for him. I mean, he was just fuck, man. I just can't believe he just tweeted it out. Like, "Hey, I'll be at WrestleCon."
Yeah,
bullshit.
Like you said 3 hours ago, and now it's something just. I don't know what happened, but
I mean, the Luke Perry one really gets me because they talk about strokes and things like that, and you know how to look out for strokes and being sedentary and things like that will do it. But like Luke Perry he looked pretty good. I mean, he was still in great shape. He seemed like, why did he have a stroke? You know, I don't know. I mean, alcohol can do it, they say, I guess. So you know, maybe. But I mean, if that's the case, I'm really going to be in trouble when I get older. Drinking alcohol and I'm fucking not working out enough. King Kong Bundy was 61, yeah. God damn, he just tweeted. He was just here tweeting us. Not us, but I mean, you know, to the
it could have been a manager
fans.
tweeting, but
Could have been somebody running the Twitter, yeah. But I mean, you wouldn't
Still.
if you thought he was going to be fucking. I mean, Bobby Heenan was doing fucking signings till the end of his life, so it just happens. Mean Gene Okerlund too. He was booked to be. Mean Gene was booked to be at the show in Warwick, Rhode Island, at the WrestleFest, at the Fan Fest in June.
Yeah,
and we're not gonna have Mean Gene there now, obviously. By the way, got to plug him real quick. Botch Club on Instagram. Make sure to check out Botch Club, and you guys can see me on there doing weird stuff. Maybe I'll get him to let me do like a take on wrestling or a take on a wrestler or something like that, and on the Botch Club feed, and then that could be pretty cool. And then we'll get more people to go over there and check it out. Oh, he did put something up of mine. Oh my God, dude! He put up me in the basement with the bear.
Oh God!
So everybody, go take a look on Instagram because he's got 16,000 followers now on Instagram. He gained 5,000 followers in 2 weeks on Instagram. And Botch Club, check it out. # Botch Club, and he put up me fighting with the bear. This no doubt will get about 10 to 20,000 views probably. So 20,000 random people are going to see me from 5 years ago fighting a stuffed teddy bear in my basement. So this will be interesting to say the least. Let's see what happens when we click on it.
The time has come to relieve that pain, which will be better for me, but not so enjoyable for all of you.
The boiler room.
guys got to go over to Botch Club on Instagram and like write crazy shit in the comments. Plus, a bunch of people are talking all kinds of shit. You got to go have fights with the people in the comment section. The bear comes out of nowhere and bites me. Look at that shot. I think my favorite part is when I go to punch the bear right here and look out. Boom! Oh! And then Melly trying to eat the box. Like, look at her. I'll get it. Ah! Look at Melly trying to eat the box. That's why she's the champ. Dude, you gotta see that again. That's my favorite part. The dog tries to save me. Ready? Look at boom! Oh, my fucking hand. Now watch the dog. I'll get it. Yeah. Dude, my dog is the shit. Leah's like, that dog won't protect us. I'm like, I'm telling you, dude, she'll eat somebody if they break in.
She'll fuck somebody up, no doubt.
Yeah, she'll go right, and she'll bite them in the throat. Like,
super chat.
Fucking insane.
Super chat.
Tommy Wright, he said Roman would wrestle at Mania.
You're right, he did. You gotta give it to Tommy, Broken Lion.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay, we're gonna get hit for that Mankind theme. Fuck.
Give me a hell yeah!
Vince, I pulled an R-Truth. Fucked up the wrong main event. Thought I was on SmackDown. My bad. Y'all go about your normal business. Fuck Kofi though.
You like how I transitioned from death and sadness to like me fighting a stuffed animal? Stone Cold Steve Boston. Thanks, man. You got to do that, otherwise we're all gonna cry on ourselves.
Yeah, really.
We don't want to do that.
It's such a weird day and age, though, that the people's first instinct is to run to Wikipedia to change your death date, you know, or add your death date.
That is weird. At least they didn't do it when he wasn't dead.
Yeah.
It's Christmas time.
Gotta get the gifts.
Oh my god, it's Christmas again?
I wanna make a porn.
It snowed enough today.
Yeah, it's true.
It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Let's get it on. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. It's a Christmas song.
It's Christmas time.
This is a fucking Christmas song.
Movado.
I wanna fuck Mrs. Claus.
It's Christmas time.
Eventually Roman will get booed just like before and they'll go back to pushing this guy down our throats just like before. So tired of the Shield, can't believe they ranked them third all-time faction on that crappy list.
That was retarded.
Hashtag I'm gonna kill him, John.
Well, you figure the Shield too, and thank you, Movado. The Shield, Movado. they broke up 2014. 2015, you had Roman and Dean working together at times, and they did that, four-person, fatal four-way match with Randy Orton. You had the triple power bomb. It was kind of like a little mini reunion. Then we got them all to reunite, late 2016. 2017 was official.
Breaking news, King Kong Bundy has died.
Wow. It's all coming in now. The Dolt for Roman, thank you for the donation, man, and thanks for alerting us.
Shocking.
It's
crazy.
crazy.
And he was young. He's 62, you said? That's
Yeah, I can't believe, dude, I'm literally, I just can't believe he tweeted 3 hours ago, see you at WrestleCon.
Yeah, really. Talk about out of nowhere.
Bizarre. I mean, wow. I don't know.
But the Shield, they reunited 2017. We had that big reunion. Then 2018 again. And really got to trail off.
Joe, after the show, I want you to show me something naughty.
Jake DeMarco co-host thoughts, or Jake DeMarco's thoughts.
I wanna see something naughty.
Yeah, see, I know you're thinking it.
I'm always thinking it.
This guy would not have donated $3.16 had he not
It wasn't
known.
the truth.
Yeah, that you weren't thinking nasty Gary Busey-like thoughts about me.
No, never. Not about you.
I know what you're doing.
No, never.
I know what you're doing, bro.
Super chat.
Shane Helms just tweeted that King Kong Bundy died.
Jake DeMarco. Absolutely, man. We figured it out, man. Thank you for alerting us, though. Who is that? Shit. Sean. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
Unfortunately, he's dead.
Party.
Just heard King Kong Bundy has passed away.
Yeah, it's true. We heard the same thing.
I thought it was a troll at first, because you see things like that every now and again in the chat, but
people are saying there was a problem with the video or something. What's going on? There's still 700 people watching.
I just had to refresh.
Really? I have nothing wrong on my end. People are saying
mine freezes every now and again, though, so that's just my computer.
Wow, I don't see... Oh, I do see some kind of a dip in people watching, but I don't see any dip in the bandwidth or anything. The stream's bitrate... Wow, I see no issues whatsoever with the stream. That's very strange that...
It's on YouTube's end.
It's probably on YouTube's end, yeah. What are people watching on? What are you all watching on if you have trouble? Because we're not having trouble. Yeah, there was legit no issues. I would refresh. I had no drop. I had no drop in any issue. The only reason why I noticed something was wrong is because I saw that it only said 780 were watching.
Yeah, it dropped off.
We lost about 300 people, 400 people we lost. Very strange. I don't know.
Yeah, but you figure, we've had the 2 full Shield reunions and mini reunions throughout, and none of them ever really concluded either. They kind of just fell apart due to sickness or injury, or fell to the wayside with plans. So.
It's mobile. Is an issue with YouTube mobile.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's phone. Everybody's saying phone.
F5, that son of a bitch.
It froze at the end of the Leah donation. That's so weird. Yeah, so because I never saw the interruption even on my. I'm monitoring on my computer. Never lost anything.
Chris Masters plus Rude would make a mean entrance.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
I can see that.
The masterpiece. The fucking masterpiece.
The Master Lock Challenge.
Man, he just disappeared. The last time I saw Chris Masters do anything was where was that fucking Global Force Wrestling video? Remember this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this was crazy. Watch this, guys. Watch Dustin's. I'm friends with this guy, Dustin Starr. He's out of Memphis. He's like friends with Jerry Lawler. He does his own show down there. And
really nice guy.
Dustin Starr's a great guy.
He's been on the show a few times now.
Yeah, he's been on the few times. It's the time that Jesse said the N-bomb.
Yep.
But watch him.
If I want to.
Watch him get thrown out of the ring here, because it is
with his ankle, right?
Dude, his ankle should have snapped. And even Dustin was like, I can't believe I didn't break my ankle. Watch this. This is back when we were doing promotion for Global Force Wrestling. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. Let me try to, where the fuck is my video?
Yeah, the way he jumps and gets thrown out of the ring, the landing that he has is just horrific.
Yeah, this is a horrific landing.
I cannot believe how he didn't
be very
just
hard to figure out.
Roll or break his ankle.
Keep him down to the mat, or Dustin rather was able to keep Mordeski down to the mat.
There it is.
Oh, now he's working on that back and the kidneys. Some fan yelling, it's disgusting. I don't know what Chris Mordeski just put in his mouth, but...
Yeah, I remember I kept calling him Masters the whole time.
Yeah.
I think Dustin expected Chris to come off the ropes there, and instead Chris was already up in the air, coming down on the back. For Dustin Starr to put...
This is horrific.
To Dustin Starr now. Dustin into the turnbuckle pad. Mordeski follows up and misses with a clothesline. Dustin Starr setting up. What's he doing? On the top rope. Wait a minute. Oh, Master caught him!
Well, maybe that's not when he goes up. When does he go out? Oh, here it is. Okay, right here.
It's earlier on, yeah.
This is fucked.
To Mordeski's leg! Another one! He's taking the big man's legs out from under him. And now Dustin off the rope. Ducks under a clothesline. Reverse neck breaker down. Goes Chris Mordeski. Dustin 1, 2. Oh, our king almost got him.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Him.
It's got to be right here.
Dustin
Watch his
Starr,
ankle.
You talk about Jerry the King Law. You talk about Memphis. You talk about wrestling. And here comes Chris Mordeski, obviously with no care, no respect for the... Oh, man, look out! Dustin just thrown over the top rope!
Oh, my God, dude. Watch how it...
Chris Mordeski...
Let's freeze his ankle right there.
No care, no respect for the... Oh, man, look out!
Look at his ankle, dude. Oh, my God, I got to zoom in on this. Dude, this whole fucking... And this would have been a high ankle break, too, if it had been as bad as it could have been. Oh!
It snaps back into place. Just brutal.
I just don't know how he's not injured there.
No respect for the... Oh, man, look out!
Ugh.
Dustin just thrown over the top, bro. The top. Out, Dustin. Oh, man, look out!
Oh, look at that. Oh, my God, dude.
That's a perfect caption. You can see it tucked underneath him.
This
backward.
motherfucker is... he's Gumby. Dude, what is he doing? I asked Dustin, I'm like, dude, what kind of fucking diet are you on? Because that is not fucking possible. That's not like it's going back behind him. It's going sideways.
Yeah, it completely shifted.
He told me, he said when we interviewed him, he was sore for a couple weeks. That was it.
Oh, Dustin just thrown over the top rope. He may have broken his ankle.
Yeah, Sid 2.0 for sure, you know?
Yeah, dude.
That kind of
How
landing.
terrible would it be right now if Dustin was unable to continue because of that ankle? You saw the way he landed out there.
This fucker gets back in the ring.
And less attention to this crowd and these people. Told me that he's always hated it here.
I mean, I just don't know how the fuck he didn't just, like, wow. I was sore for a couple weeks. Fucking amazing fucking flexibility.
Incredible. I don't know how he didn't snap that right then and there.
God, that was years ago, but anyway, it was fun.
Speaking of craziness, Batista was supposed to be there tonight, and they changed it close to last minute, from what I've heard.
Really?
Because they wanted to, they had him send out the Instagram post about, you know, hating the city, the typical heel stuff. And their plan was to now have him appear next week to boost ratings after the pay-per-view. They were worried that they wouldn't have enough of a ratings, but they would have a good enough ratings boost coming from last week's show for tonight. So now the head-to-head with Triple H is their selling point for next week's show.
All right, okay. That's weird. So we had some kind of other crash that went on again.
Yeah, we lost about another 400 quickly, but
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there's a problem with YouTube right now or...
People says it keeps freezing, but it's been fine on me for desktop now.
Yeah, for me on desktop it's fine too. So there's something going on with YouTube on mobile. YouTube is having an issue. So yeah, anything that's not a desktop.
Yeah, PS4 they said, Jacob said, so damn.
Yeah, so I apologize, guys. We're probably going to wrap it up anyway. I mean, I'm going to probably make a separate video going through Raw again and giving you another final thoughts review on tonight's show. Anyhow, just because I feel like there's some more things I kind of want to talk about. But it's definitely the YouTube app because PC is fine, I believe. PC is fine.
Yeah, it seems to be all good on my end. I don't know what I'd give tonight. I mean, I keep going back and forth, and I liked Ronda. Triple H's promo was good. He got really personal. He felt, you know, sincere in what he had to say, especially with him like kind of breaking into tears for a minute there. That was a strong play on your, you know, on your heartstrings. Besides that, though, and I'm tired of them when, you know, ladies and gentlemen, Elias, and they go to commercial. I know they use that because they know you'll come back to watch Elias from commercial break.
Yeah.
But the people that are sticking around anyways, I find that to be infuriating. It really, all in all, it wasn't a great go-home show for Fastlane.
Mm-hmm.
And did they never officially announced the Shield versus the heel faction, did they?
You know, I don't remember.
I don't think they did. They just said, we're going to give you a match. And Drew's, you know.
This is the go home, right?
Yeah. We're going to give you the match, but, you know, we feel like we don't need to. I mean, they said that Graves said the Shield would ride on Sunday one last time, but I don't feel like they did it in an official capacity.
It would make sense, you know, if they were to turn Reigns heel. I mean, nobody would think you would see it coming,
especially with them playing up this last time factor.
Right.
This would be again the perfect time. And Blake and I were talking earlier. I don't think Tamina has ever racked up a singles win.
Well, I mean, she might have. It's been a while.
We were looking back through like the history of her career. And even when she was like with AJ Lee and before that, I could not find singles victory offhand. I haven't done extensive research. Can't talk. But granted, you know, it's just so unimpressive with them being a team. And A lot of people in the chat said they did make it official. Okay, so I'm just a jackass that missed it, but I know they said the graphic and stuff like that, but I was just confused to if they ever said it officially, themselves, or someone said it in official capacity.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know. I was surprised that Tamina defeated Sasha Banks.
Yeah, it was dumb. They just beat them.
But
they just beat them in a tag match. Sasha and Bayley like convincingly beat them in a tag match, but yet they have a match with them. Why?
That's what and then Tamina getting a singles win. It was like, wow, I don't think we've seen that before. That felt like new territory.
Right.
Oh, ridiculous. So besides that, everything else, the revival, I should be excited with, Aleister Black and Ricochet having a chance at the titles, but it was too soon, so you knew some type of fuckery was going to happen. And then Gable and Rude still being faces, yet acting like heels to break up the match. Does this make them heels? I don't know. It was just a waste of time, and that was a lot of the problems with it. Again, no EC3. Again, I don't know if they're ever going to use him on anything. But and then the ending was just a real clusterfuck. Ronda was fantastic, but still, she was a shining star in a shit Sunday.
I agree. It was was there anything else we missed? I mean,
that was it. I mean, it all just felt very. You said it had a quick pace to it, which you liked. I just felt like it was very rushed, as if they just were racing through everything very quickly.
Right.
We saw it. We talked about their gauntlet win. How could you give a shit when it came down to the B team, the Ascension, and then Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder? You knew they were going to win, obviously, because they one of the guys has a massive losing streak. So what do you get out of that?
Yeah, I don't know. They've really this show just felt so fucking wishy-washy to me. The only thing I appreciated tonight was I felt like they kept the pacing, they kept it going. The pace was up, and that was about it.
I felt like that was just more akin to them rushing through everything, but I see what you're saying. It felt more rushed to me. I mean, really, like you said, there was hardly any logic tonight. Nothing really made sense. You had two SmackDown stars going for the Raw Women's titles. They wanted to apparently punish Ronda for saying fake, but yet they use real names, illnesses, and deaths to get feuds over, and then they expect you to feign interest in a tag match where the other team consists of someone having a massive losing streak. It's just one genius idea after the other. So I'd give tonight probably a 3.5 maybe.
3.5. Yeah,
I mean, especially after last week, they had a chance to capitalize. Last week was a better Raw overall. It had a bit more of an exciting feel to it, with Roman coming back, with Batista at the birthday party. There was a few things here or there that felt a little bit more exciting.
About to get it, man. Here we go. Oh!
Yo, King Cullen, what's up, King Cullen?
I think Shane distracted Vince all night while HHH made the decisions, cause I swear Raw has been more interesting than it has been for over a year.
King Cullen, I kind of agree with you. It's been better for sure. It's been a little better. Although tonight tonight was a step back in a way, and I don't 100% know, I know why that is in a way. It was very wishy-washy. It felt like they went right back into their old stuff with the Shield and everything, and I feel like it just could have been a lot better, but I'm not really sure. But yeah,
Arm Drag Takedown on Twitter said it best. He said you don't want to watch the same matches every week and see a team break up and get back together 18,000 times. That's pretty much the problems.
Give it a hell yeah!
Joe, will we see you and JB doing commentary again, and possibly a 3-man commentary team with Jake on WWE?
Broken Lion, maybe Broken Lion. I really want to do that again. That shit was fucking hilarious.
Used to be a ton of fun.
Yeah, I'd love to get that going again. Me, JB, and Jake, if he's there. If we don't get, Jake or fucking, I guess we could try to get Dave Rose again, too.
Dave was fun on commentary.
He was good, too, yeah. Everybody was good. It was fun, and yeah, we'd like to do that. I'd like to bring that back.
You, Dave, and Bailey is one of my favorites, so.
That shit was funny, yeah.
That was hilarious.
Hob, thanks for subbing to the channel, even though there's all kinds of lag issues right now going on. We're probably going to end the show because YouTube is so jacked up right now, but I do want to just play the last of the donations. And we got them all, so we're good. That's it. Rest in peace to King Kong Bundy. And I'll have some more videos coming out soon. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're new. And if you guys want to support the show, you can get 30 hours a month of bonus content over on Patreon. And if you become a patron at $5 or $10, you're going to get a lot of content. 331 current patrons. And there's just so much shit on Patreon. Get on over there, and you guys can download the podcasts right here. Like there's a new episode of Bailey and Cronin, not on YouTube. It's a bonus episode with talking about George Carlin and some other shit. And then Corrupted was funny as hell, and there's just so much shit on there. Become a patron, $5 a month, support the show. And shout out to Matt, who went up to $25 a month. And to all the other patrons who are at 25 and 50 and 30 and a couple people at 100. It's fucking that helpful. Thank you so much for being there to get the show going. And become a patron if you want my shows to continue. We need your help. We don't have sponsors. You are the sponsors of the show. And that's about it. Sorry about the lag tonight. YouTube's fucked, I guess, tonight. And we'll be live tomorrow night with the SmackDown review. We'll be live Wednesday night, Thursday night for Throwdown on my other channel, and monetize this Friday night. And a bunch more shit coming, and you can download all the audio on Patreon as well. And that's about it. I will give Raw I'll give Raw a 4 out of 10 tonight. And that's about it. I appreciate the pacing, and Ronda was funny. I thought some of the things people said was funny, and that's about it. I like Ricochet and Aleister Black too. I was just looking forward to that all night. It ended up being just a bullshit DQ, but so that was garbage. But I get it. You know, this week they kind of took them a step back as far as the wrestling showcase. I get that. I get what they did. I just not a fan of Raw tonight, really. I get why some people liked it, but I'm just not a fan of it at this point. And that's it. Jake, anything else you want to say?
That's it. We'll see what happens tomorrow with the New Day and Kofi getting to speak their piece about being taken out of, the big match at Fastlane. So hopefully it's better than Raw.
Wow, YouTube is so fucked up. I went back in time to play the thing from earlier, and it won't even let me replay the thing from earlier. It starts like from 5 minutes ago. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wow, YouTube is fucked right now. All right, guys. We'll see you later.